Episcopal schools cover a pretty wide range of shapes and sizes and ages. We have over 1,000 Episcopal schools in this country. It's hard, a lot of people don't realize that. It's a huge number. About 60% of those are early childhood programs that are usually connected to a parish. The rest of them are a combination of parish day schools, diocesan schools, boarding schools, K through 12 institutions, all shapes and sizes. So I would guess about 40% encompass a larger area like that, but it's a pretty large number of schools. Our largest membership tends to be in a sort of U, where you start in Washington, D.C., you go south into Florida, over to Texas, and then up through California. Florida, Texas, and California are our largest states in terms of number of schools. But we still have a strong concentration of them in the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic. Not so much in the Midwest, but still they're all over the country. I think the Episcopal schools really encompass a wide range of academic standards. Most of them are very high, but we also have schools who have high standards in other ways, and that is working with students who may have learning problems, working with particular population groups that need special help. And so there's a pretty wide range of standards in this way, but all of them strive to do the best they can do given their mission and their identity as a school. There's a belief that Episcopal schools are about, it's an overused word, but I'm going to use it, the whole child. And that means not only their minds, but also their hearts, their bodies, their artistic expression, and their spiritual lives. All of these things are very important for people in Episcopal schools in terms of what they're nurturing and what they're trying to seek to bring out of students. NAES, as we call it, National Association of Episcopal Schools, was founded in 1965. It is independently incorporated, but maintains a very, very close relationship to the Episcopal Church. And we're privileged to be here at 815 2nd Avenue, and so we rub shoulders with everybody else at the National Church Center. But we are independently governed, and there's a board of governors of people from Episcopal schools all over the country, and we have a staff of 4 people right in the office here in New York, as well as a number of consultants out in the field that work with schools. And the organization does a lot of conferences, shares a lot of resources. We have a brand new website, which we're very proud of, and we do a lot of consulting and on-site visits as well. I do a lot of speaking around the country as well as programs, but we have programs for virtually every segment of a school community, be they parents or chaplains or administrators, trustees, students. So we do a wide variety of things, and we're always trying to do more, and we've got a large constituency, so we're always trying to catch up in that way. But one of the most important things we try to do is to keep in touch with schools in a significant way and make them feel a part of the organization so that they feel connected to the larger scope of Episcopal schools, which is what our association should be about. My first year is a year of listening and just getting a lay of the land and attempting to understand this enormous organization in terms of its scope as well as the parameters of the position. We have a very clear strategic plan that we continue to follow in that way, but my task this first year is to get to know people, do a lot of listening, get a sense of the organization and the variety of things it does. As we begin a new school year, I think it's always helpful for people to realize just the enormity of challenges that schools face. Schools are being asked these days to do more and more, not only in terms of teaching, but also taking on some of the social issues of the day. And so I hope people are mindful of that as they enter into a new school year, just whether it's public or private. whatever age group, schools are being asked to do a lot more these days. And many of our schools are serving, not intentionally, but end up serving as parishes for a lot of our families that don't have a particular church identification. Our website is www.episcopalschools.org. As I said, we're very proud of our new website, and we invite everyone to visit it.